Let's solve the following example. First, we have to find the common denominator. Let's take a look at the denominators which we have. 4, 5, and 20. Common denominator for all these three fractions is 20. Are you seeing that? If not, let me just remind you the prime numbers. They are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. We got some more. And if you have difficulties to find lowest common denominator, draw, in this case, 3 lines. Every line is for each denominator. So I have 4, 5, and 20. Okay? Now, divide 4 by the prime numbers. Always start from the lowest one. 4 is divisible by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 is divisible by 2. That's why I'm going to divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 5 is divisible by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 20 is divisible by 2. 20 divided by 2 is going to give me 10. 10 is divisible by 2, which is what? 5. 5 is divisible by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. You can rewrite this multiplication in the exponential form. I have 2 to the second power, because I have 2 times 2. Instead of write 2 times 2, I simply write 2 to the second power is equal 4. And I have also 5 equals 5. This is for the second denominator. And I have 2 times 2, which is nothing else, just 2 to the second power times 5 equals 20. 2 times 2 is 2 to the second power times 5 gives me 20. Anytime you look for the lowest common denominator, you have to look at the left side of each equation, I mean left side of the equal sign of each equation, and choose the different numbers and highest exponent. Different numbers, I mean we have 2 and we have 5. So we have just different numbers 2 and 5. You have to choose the ones with the highest powers. Basically we have no choice. We have 2 and this 2 goes to the second power. So that's why I'm going to just copy this down, 2 to the second power. And anytime we have no power, there is always invisible 1. So I'm going to just simply take either one. So I have 5 to the first power. 2 to the second power is 4, because 2 to the second power is 2 times 2 times 5 equals 20. That's why my denominator, the common denominator, is 20. Let me copy down these fractions one more time. I have 1 over 4, I have 1 over 5, and I have 3 over 20. We said the common denominator for all these three fractions is 20. The question is, by what number I have to multiply 4 to get 20? I have to multiply by 5, because 4 times 5 is 20. Whatever I did in the denominator, I have to do also in the numerator. So if 1 times 5 is 5. By what number I have to multiply 5 to get 20? I have to multiply by 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Whatever I did in the denominator, I have to do also in the numerator. So if 1 times 4 is 4. By what number I have to multiply 20 to get 20? Times 1. Whatever I did in the denominator, I have to do also in the numerator. So 3 times 1 is 3. Let me copy these equivalent fractions into my problem. So I have 5 over 20 plus 4 over 20 plus 3 over 20. I have common denominator. So anytime you add fractions, okay, remember this is the separate part. I have to keep the denominator. In this case is 20. Okay, it's 20, and I have 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. Okay, so I get 12 over 20. Now, you're supposed to realize that 12 and 20 are divisible by 4. Okay? Other words, I can say this is 4 times 3. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12. And I have 4 times 5 is 20. Okay? So the common factor for 12 and 20 is 4. That's why I'm going to reduce these two 4's, and my answer is going to be 3 over 5. Some people say 12 is divisible by 4 and 20 is divisible by 4. It means exactly the same thing. Answer is going to be 3 over 5.